Hi, and welcome to this section on how to use some basic CLI commands on your FortiGate. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on this little CLI console icon here to open up our CLI console. I'm going to type in get sys system, and I'm just typing part of the word through, and I'm going to press the tab key, and that's going to finish the word for me. I'm going to press enter, and that's going to give me my system status. I could go ahead and grep that command out and get a lot less information. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my console, and I'll just type in that or paste that command in, and that's just going to grep it and give me more information about my FortiGate firewall. Again, I can go ahead and get a hardware status of that firewall by just typing get hardware status. So I could say get hard, hit the tab key, and that fills it out for me, and just type and then the tab key again, and that completes the word for me. Press enter, and that gives me the hardware status of my firewall. I can go ahead and also get some performance. How's my firewall performing? So I can go ahead and I'll just paste this command in to save time, and this is to get the system performance status, and this will give us more information about our firewall. I could also go ahead and clear this console, and we'll go ahead and get the firewall to show us what policies we have. So I could go ahead and type in show fire and just tap the firewall, and I could go POL and press the tab key, and this will give me my firewall policy. And as you can see, I've got one policy here, which is that internet policy, which is what we created, which was fantastic. I can also come into here now, and I can go ahead and do an execute ping. So I could say execute. I could say ping by IP address. So I'll say 8.8.8.8, and that executes a ping. By default, when you ping using the CLI, you get 5 requests back. Again, I can also execute via a web browser name or a website name. So I'm going to go ahead, and instead of using an IP address, I'm going to go www.google.com and press enter, and that now executes via a web address. And these are really good commands to know. Like I said, they're just some of the basic commands, so at least you can see what's happening. Also, a really good command to know, and a good tip is we can go ahead and say, let's see the full configuration of that firewall. So I'm going to clear this. I'm going to paste this command in to save time and press enter. And as you can see, it's quite a lot of information to go through, and there's loads of stuff. But what you can do is we can click this little button here and download, and that downloads it into a text file, and there's all the information about that firewall. And we can go ahead and we can view that at our own time when we have time to do that. So it is really cool. We could also click this button to record scripts. We can also click this to copy stuff to clipboard as well. Again, if I wanted to shut the firewall down, I could go ahead and type in execute shutdown, well, execute space shutdown. That would then execute the firewall and tell it to turn off. Or I could say execute reboot, and that would reboot the firewall. So I could go ahead and type exec, hit the tab key, execute. If I said REB and I hit the tab key, that would be reboot, and that would reboot the firewall. If I said shut down and hit the tab key, that fills out, and that would shut that firewall down. So again, these are just some very basic commands to get you familiar with the Azure CLI and how it works. So again, I'd like to thank you for viewing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lab.